I need to take this moment to complain about what used to be one of my favorite apps to use, like social media wise. And it sucks now. It's just completely overrun with AI. So I used Pinterest for basically everything. Like I used it for like wedding planning, like for aesthetics and stuff. I use it for a lot of like writing inspo and things like that. I've had a couple of like original fiction ideas kicking around in my head, and sometimes like I'll go on Pinterest and I'll try to find things that look like that. And normally like a few years ago there used to just be like art on there, and now I'll sometimes I'll see two pieces of art or like photos of things that look different, but they have the same elements, and you just know two different people asked for the same thing. It is genuinely some of the most infuriating shit that I have come across on that app, and I don't know the app that I could use to replace it. When I started making Axar videos, I was pulling the art off of Pinterest, and generally what I would do is like if there was like a big fat watermark on it, I would use that and be like, okay, like this is a person, there's art on, there's a watermark on the bottom. Like it does not make sense for someone to use AI and then put their own watermark on the bottom. But no, apparently those people think that that's like their actual art and they made that. So they put their watermark on the bottom, and I was like, and I had a fellow Akatar girlies being like, "Hey, Christine, like that's AI." And it was like very obviously AI. Like I really should have known better, but it wasn't something that I was thinking about because I'm thinking like, oh, people are like, tracing over photos. Like there's a lot of different ways to, and like digital art is a thing. Like I wasn't necessarily thinking about it like, oh no, people are just making art. And this is something that gets debated in our house and my family a lot because I was a writer by trade. I know I can't go back to freelance writing because it's all overrun with AI garbage. And then my husband's a graphic designer by trade, and it's very hard for him to break back into the business because AI is overrun there too. And then we want to have kids, and a lot of these schools, they're using AI generative shit so they can teach the kids things. And I'm just like, why? Why? It's just becoming inescapable in a way that feels really defeating, especially as like I'm not like a visual artist. I cannot draw to save my life, but I am a writer. I write fan fiction, like you guys have seen that, and I write a lot of like original stuff that I am too afraid to let see the light of day right now. If y'all want to see my actual original writing, I can scare some up and I can definitely show it to y'all, but like nothing is finished yet, but I just don't really have anybody to like bounce that stuff off of to be like, hey, like is this stuff good? So maybe that wouldn't be the worst thing for me to do on this app here. But I am just really annoyed with Pinterest because that used to be a really, really good place to get like inspo, like aesthetically for what you wanted to write, and like, but it's all just AI. It's really, really, really crappy. So I think this is going to be like a call to the masses. What is an app that is less overrun with AI or not overrun with AI at all in an ideal world that I could use instead of Pinterest? Please tell me.